I want to teach other women how to be deeply happy. Like I've had this course in the back of my mind, 5 Steps to Finding Your Inner Happy, for so long. I'm going to cry thinking about it. But it's not my professional world, but it's my heart. So that's the other part of it, that I think I would love to do that, to be free, to help teachers be, or not teachers. I'm so used to talking about teachers, but to help women be free. And I love writing books. I love to write. So I'd love to write bestsellers for women. Mm-hmm. That's my bigger mission and goal. Yeah.
Tell me about those women, not the teacher women, but the other women. Who are they? What do they look like?
I think they're women. Well, we always want to help ourselves, right? The younger version of ourselves, I think when I look back on the arc of my life, the thing that so many women like me struggle with is it doesn't matter your accomplishments, it's feeling good enough in whatever you're doing. And I think that if I can speak to women about how to stop worrying, how to really enjoy your life and help them to feel more fulfilled, because the more we live in our present moment, the more that we come back to here now, like, I can't believe I'm in this right now. But like, this moment is the magic. It literally is. Every moment is the magic. And so if I can help bring women back to the present moment and remind them like how much power they actually have over their lives and over their own happiness, I think that could transform women everywhere.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Have you done any of that kind of work with your teachers yet?
I'm always doing mindset work with them. I have something called the Mind Spa for teachers. And so I'm always talking them off the ledge and bringing them back into the present for all these different situations, parents. And when you have a really challenging kid, and remembering to tell them that, if a child says something to you, there's a good chance they've heard that from somebody else in their lives. Young children don't come to school with words like that if they haven't heard them from someone. So I'm constantly reminding them that it's not about you, that you're good enough, that you have the skills, the talents, the ability, but you just, in the moment, it feels bigger. It feels like you don't have the capacity to do it, but you actually do. You have the capacity to help these kids. You have the capacity to talk that parent down. You have the capacity. So I'm constantly doing that with them. We do a mastermind call every month where it's mostly mindset coaching. It just ends up being that way. Even though they come for the resources, they stay for the community and for the mindset coaching.
Yeah.
So, and then I did a course, I did a few live events when I first did Jack Canfield's Secrets to Success like 12 years ago. I did his whole thing, Success Principles, I think it was called. It wasn't your program. It was Success Principles. I'm getting them mixed up. And I did a few live things then, but I think I just didn't feel like I was... I feel like the school for me, it gives me the credibility, but I'm like, I don't have a PhD in happiness. So I just somehow thought, no, I have to stay in my lane. I have to stay with what I have been trained to do, like stay with being a teacher. But so I left it and, did a literacy program based on my PhD work. And that's kind of, I've just left it. So I'm like, that's for fun, but that's not serious. Like, that's not actually what you should be doing.
So you got to believe you have a PhD in something to talk about it. Do you know I have a PhD in marketing?
You do. In real life marketing.
I got a C in my marketing class.
You did not.
I literally did. Yeah.
But see, what's amazing is, and what I've learned from you is you just keep going. Like, you just keep trying and you allow yourself to fail forward. And that's something I have a hard time doing, is letting myself fail to get forward, to move forward. Because I'm like, no, I have to get an A. I always have to get an A.
I've got an A. And I'm like, all the kids got A's and I got C's. I was like, no, the A's, people got A's are the ones who are really good
at memorizing those people.
Things. But they can't actually, yeah.
They can't actually do it, right? They can learn it, but they can't do it. Yeah. I feel that way. Yeah.
It's so interesting. Could you get a PhD in happiness? Is that even a thing? What's Arthur Brooks? You know him, the happy...
yes.
Yeah. I had a chance to hang out with him. He's really cool. But yeah, he's probably the person I met that has probably a PhD in happiness. And what's cool is I had this conversation with him and I was just like, because he gave a presentation, it was really fascinating. And then we had a chance to go to dinner with him afterwards. And it was like... what he told me, he's like, the reason why I became obsessed with this is because like I struggle finding happiness. And like, so he's like, I'm not happy. That's why I've gone down this path to try to
Yep.
figure out how to be happy. And it's interesting. Whereas,
It's
there's
true.
other people who are happy that don't have a PhD, but they have something that like, I'm thinking about my wife. My wife is like the most happy, content person ever. Like
That's awesome.
you could like, she could be living in a box with like, whatever. And she'd be so happy and content. And I'd be so confused,
Because success is everything.
yeah. And I'm like, man, I envy like that, and I think for Arthur, I don't know, I won't speak for him, but it's, I think that's what he envied, is the people that can be happy despite all the things. And he was just like confused, like what?
Yeah.
How is this possible?
And it's interesting you say that, because when he said to you, I struggled with being happy, it's when you hear comedians, that's why they go into comedy, is because they aren't happy themselves, right? They need to make other people laugh. It validates them and makes them have a little slice of happiness. And for me, that's why I want to teach women to stop worrying, because I've been a chronic worrier. I am a recovering worrier. That's what I always say. I'm a recovering worrier, and I'm teaching myself the skills that I want to teach other women. And it's a process. It's been my life's work. I realized since I was 20, and I got it from my mom. Like, your wife is so fortunate. She must have had some great modeling from her mom, because I think so many of us have models from our mom that maybe not be as healthy as we would hope they would be. It wasn't her fault. It was what she was modeled, right? Yeah. But that chronic worrying about everything